And then I got hit up to just go talk to a bunch of developers for this little known franchise called Call of Duty, right?
What's that?
It's this video game.
Just kidding.
So you got to understand, I have been a heavy gamer. I still am. I have been a heavy gamer my entire life. Games have been Atari 2600, ColecoVision and Television, all the in-between type systems like pre-Nintendo type stuff, Sega Genesis, all these types of these gaming systems. I've been since Tennis for Two. Do you know what that is?
No.
It was the very first video game ever made. It was Pong. You remember Pong?
Yeah, I do.
It had wood panel on the box, and like you had a knob with your friend and a reset button. And you turn this thing and like the ding, 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 ding. And that's what you did. That was the first video game. So I've literally been playing video games since they've been being made. And deeply. Like sometimes way too deep. Like post combat, I lock myself in a room and I'm like playing.
Yeah. What's your favorite video game of all time?
Ooh, man, you put me on the spot like that. You can't do that.
Street Fighter 2.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That was your jam.
That-
Street Fighter 2.
Yeah. Maybe Zelda.
See, fantasy is my shit. I know I'm doing Call of Duty and everything like that. Even the dudes at Call of Duty were like, we'll get you more involved with the zombie stuff. But like the fantasy stuff is just for me I'm working on some stuff now that I absolutely can't talk about. It's triple top secret, but I can't wait to be able to tell you. But it scratches every itch. You know what I mean? It's one of my favorite IPs out there. So you asked what my favorite video games were, right? I really like the Diablo franchise a lot. I love pretty much anything Blizzard makes. I enjoy. The Last of Us, The Witcher, God of War. Oh, God of War. How can you not love the God of War franchise? Have you played that? Do yourself a favor and just get off and just get that, play that. You'll be like, oh shit, yeah. Get yourself a PlayStation. Am I wrong? Oh man, you haven't played God of War? All right. But God of War, if I had to pick a favorite, man, it's such a powerful storytelling platform, man. It's the future of storytelling.
Video gaming.
Oh, absolutely. That technology. As they start to get into photogrammetry and these types of things and how they're capturing, 100%.
Damn.
100%. Watch. Mark my words.
I believe you.
The CEO of Warner Brothers. This is a quote from the CEO of Warner Brothers. It doesn't take a genius to know that video games are the future of entertainment. And he raised Warner Brother Games to the same level as Warner Brother Films, from what I hear. So, yeah. So, now that I've set the stage for this, you got to understand how this is, bro. So, I get asked to talk on stage to a bunch of developers for Call of Duty. Can I help bring in a guest speaker? I do, and a mutual friend had introduced me to the contact over at Activision. Come to find out, we had some history together and we didn't even realize it, and so let me bring you in and, we'll take a look and talk to these people, and who knows, so again, it comes up. Well, we'd like you to be the tech advisor for this shoot we're doing for, Call of Duty. And I'm like, If there's anything I learn, show the fuck up, no matter what the fucking job is. And then they'll see that I have other things to offer. They may or may not take that, but they'll see that I have other things to offer, is the hope, right? Well, these guys did. Treyarch did. And I have an incredible team. Like, I have this guy, my original coordinator has had, AAA talent on his roster. And he brought that and allowed me to use that in this endeavor once we got there. So what turned into me tech advising, what we saw was, this is how this happened. We saw, I was going in to just tech advise on the movement on, what it was they were doing. And then COVID hit and everybody's in a lockdown. And it's like, well, shit, we're shooting this. Can you tune into this shoot and look at what these guys are doing? And I'm watching what these guys are doing with weapons. And I'm like, guys, I got to be honest. Like they're so off the mark. Like, for me to tell you everything they're doing wrong here in real time over a Zoom meeting is going to be really challenging. And I'm not trying to take anything away from anybody, but if I can just show you an example, what we can do is this, is I can show you an example of what my team can do, and then we can give it to them, and then they can rehearse what we put together, and then they'll be more in alignment because they don't know what they don't know. If they can replicate what it is we're doing over here on my team, everything will be great. I never went into it like trying to screw anybody over or anything like that, right? Like that was not the intent. The intent was, let's just make some really cool stuff, give it to them, and then, this other team can shoot it because they have a mocap stage and they can do all the stuff. You know what I mean? So we did, and they were like, holy shit. Like with the choreo and all the things we did, we put our best foot forward at the time. And so they were like, I don't know what happened, but we got approached again and they're like, hey, so we noticed that you recorded all that stuff on a mocap stage. Where were you? And I was like, in Los Angeles. They're like, really? Well, would you be interested in shooting that stuff for us? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. We'll shoot it for you. And so went from tech advisor to directing again. And I'm directing all this second unit stuff. And basically what they have in game is this ability to where you can go up behind a guy and you hold down the melee button and it performs an execution. You guys play Call of Duty? Yeah. And it performs this execution. Well, this execution is like an animation using different types of weapons, depends on the operator package and all these variables, right? And so we made these things and they're like, oh, that was great. Can you do some more and do some more? And wound up being like 300 different ways of killing somebody up close.
Hey everybody, I'm Shawn Ryan. Click here to subscribe to the Shawn Ryan Show YouTube channel for the hottest and most compelling interviews that you will not see anywhere else. I've also made a playlist of all the previous SRS episodes so they're easy to find. You can find that right here.